Hello, everybody. Yes, back to the game. The West of Loathing series. I'm your host, the Weird Ice Gamer, the only one, and you guys would be glad to know I make things right. And by make things right, I didn't want the bad option. So I went back and I started over. But here's the thing, I didn't change my class because I'm more honorable than that. I'm still a cowpuncher. I somehow managed to get all my stuff back to where it was. Game goes by quickly when you just skip most of the dialogue options. But yeah, it should be the same. A few things are different. I don't have my big gun, but I did find my big cleaver. That's what matters. So like, comment, and subscribe. This is taking a lot out of me. No further ado, let's get back into this. Western. Now, I have promised this little boy I get him his bottle cap back. And that's what I'm gonna do. Here you go, sir. Hi, sir. Did you find my little bottle cap? Is this the one, partner? That's it. Thank you, sir. No problem, kid. Oh, look at how happy he is. There's a kid here playing with a bottle cap on the chain. Hello, sir. Hello again, sir. Say, it's a real nice balloon. You want to trade it? I'll give you my lucky bottle cap for it. Sure thing, partner. Yeah, great. Here you go. I got me a lucky bottle cap. Thanks again, sir. The kid runs off with his new balloon. Oh, well, ain't that just sweet of me? Very sweet. I didn't waste my money with those other two games. I just went straight for the sink. So I have a little more money than usual. And I want to get the show started, but before we go and see the show, I think it's time to go in here to see some freaks. So we can laugh at them. Laugh at them for what's probably their horrible birth defects or horrible mistakes they made in life. This sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all the good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around them and making everything look even more eerie. A clown is hanging out in here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter. Hey, come in. Take it on, take your time. Have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. Well, sure thing, strange clown. Or should I say demon clown? I know y'all's secrets. I want you to tell me some more about this place. Based on his attitude, a unique combination of awareness and extreme boredom. You assume this clown's job is to keep an eye on the sideshow's exhibits. Let's talk to it. I mean him. Definitely him. Howdy, fella. Welcome to Sideshow. Thanks. What's in here to see, good demon clown? Well, it's down to the left. Here we have our collection of spooky warped mirrors. Right here, we have an exhibit of clown eggs and pickled punks. And further down to the right is our freak show. The show of freaks. Free to see and feel free to explore. And I'll be here if you have any questions. That's asking a question. I have a question about the people. Tell me more about the eggs. About the people. I didn't look at anything, but I want to ask questions before we go and see stuff, cause that's how we do it here. About these people. You mean the freaks? Aren't they extreme? You gotta be screaming at, don't you, pal? The one with the gigantic eye. His name with the guy like the eyes ahead. He's my favorite. A nice, quiet fella. Oh. If you have any questions about this too, feel free to ask them personally. I won't be telling tales outright, tales at school. Since the eye guy can't talk though. You can ask me anything about him if you want to criticize. Okay, can you tell me about him? Not much, I'm afraid. To be honest, he just joined us about a year ago. Mid-arm, more or less. Where did he come from? How did he get like that? Where did he come from? Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the voice change for now. No idea. Weird, ain't it? You think a fella looking like that ought to be able to read about in all the papers, right? Well, yeah, it sure is mysterious. How did he get here? Couldn't tell you. I bet you got a theory at least. Well, maybe they saw something no humans ever saw and I should have seen. Okay, bye, good sir. These shelves are displaying a large collection of strangely painted eggs. Have a closer look. You see several shells full of white crown eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colored shapes. A small page card is printed to each one of the shells saying "Clown Egg." In the clown community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that's already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. There must be eggs for a clown that works in this. These must be the eggs for the clowns that work in this circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown in the sideshow tent, the ticket seller, the clown out front. Say, wait a minute. Here's the egg for the balloon selling clown. Didn't he tell you there's another guy wearing the same makeup? According to this sign, that seems extremely unlikely. I want a closer inspection. Inspect the eggs more closely. Hey, step back, no touching. Sorry, leave the shelf. I need to make you leave. But first, let me look at some freaks. I said I wanted to look at some freaks, not go out. I ain't no coward. This guy is sitting straight. This guy is staring straight. Even for a circus freak show, his entire head is one enormous eyeball. As you look over, he stares back at you. Not that he's got much other choice. Let's talk. Here, hello, I'm Charlie. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. So, the circus gig, pal, is, you like circus? How's it going for you, pal? His hands slowly curl into a fist, and the knuckles turn right with intent. I see, I see, misunderstanding. I mean, look at it, take a closer look at him, take a closer look at him. You move a little to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically just what he seems to be, that's what he seems to be at first glance. A guy with a gigantic eyeball for a head. You do notice two things. First, he has an odd lump at what you would call the base of his skull if he had one. A sort of crumpled, fleshy mess, size of a fist, with a squint and some imagination. It almost looked like the crumpled, quivering vessel remains of a human head. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of the stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. Do you blink or wink? I guess. I guess not. Okay, I'll see you around. We're just gonna move on. This man is neatly dressed, though his shirt is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. He smokes a pipe and loafer through the magazine. When you stop to look at him, he nods appreciatively. Talk to him. Yes, I'm gonna call it it. I don't know what you are. You're different, pal. Let's see. Well, hello there, my good sir. Welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Howdy, Douglas. I'm Clarence. I'm delighted to meet you, Clarence. What's the deal? Well, are you perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what is wrong with me, my good sir? Are you? Yeah, you got me there. Don't worry, Douglas. I am in a sideshow after all. Isn't it obvious and a natural question, my good sir? You can question me all you want. I love your questions. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? I mean, ventriloquists are very funny. I happen to like Jeffrey Dahmer. Wait, no, not that Dahmer. The one that does the puppets. I'm Rusty. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Not shameful. Not at all, my good sir. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been what's that word? I cannot think. Tailored with two front facing sides, and he has another face on the back of his head. Where his haircut and his haircut is pairs are printed in that word. Ta-ta! My goodness, ta-ta! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winches slightly, though clearly not as much as you expected. What in the? Surprised? Yes. A bit. Yeah, how is this even possible, my good sir? I can put you out of your mystery. I mean, this gun ain't exactly strong, but I got a meat cleaver. I can separate the two of you. I'll probably kill you, but at least you'll be free. Douglas shirks and nods his pipe up to the now back of his head, so his other face can take a whiff. Are you? What is the face? Siamese twins? Not exactly. It's difficult to describe, my good friend. It really is. Two minds on one body with two faces. It will be closer to the truth to say two instances of the same mind, my good sir. With, as you say, two faces, my good sir. You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles, and Douglas holds the magazine behind his now back. It took some getting used to, my good sir. It's quite quantitative. Were you born like this? Your knees must be wet. Why are you? Were you born like this, my good sir? Do we need to go upstairs and talk to the creator? I can, by the way. Now, I'd rather not discuss that, my good sir, how I came to be this way, if you don't mind. That's kind of a sensitive subject for me. Okay, sorry. No apologies necessary, my good sir. Your knees must be wet. Surgery was necessary to permit him to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you, my good sir. But that surgery was very expensive. But I, a gentleman of class, was able to afford it. Why are you in the sideshow? With a regular suit and a haircut, you could easily pass for normal. I have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture you didn't catch. You didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you see. Free room and boarding vessel the world, and the boarding traveling the world. And you meet such interesting people. It's so much a good sir. Talk to you later, Douglas. Ooh, it's a lady. And she's in a big box. Clearly she's hiding something for me. There's a lady here with her head sticking out of the hole in the box in the large metal box. She nods politely at you. Let's see here. Hello. Hello. Enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting. She nods and smiles. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you a question? Certainly. What's your name? Because you want to ask a girl's name before you go peeking in her balls. I mean, that's just mannerly. What's your name? I'm Janice, and you? I'm Clarence. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Clarence. Why are you in that box? Are the clowns keeping you hostage? Do I need to become James Bond or some other war hero and break you out? I probably can. My strength is at 30. Flex. Why are you in that box? That's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to see inside? I've never been asked this question. Seeing inside a girl's box. I always wondered what girls keep in boxes. Man, I'm so nervous. Guys, do I look good? This is my first time. I didn't think I thought I would die like this, but apparently not. Sure. Genius whistles to signal the clown, and he mosey's on over. He unlocks the box on the front of the machine and folds it open with a theoretical whoosh. Inside of Jin's instead of Jin's body, you see an integral complex assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwise gears, and pumps. Liquids of various colors, mostly red, slots around the tubes. A large bell, whatever, near the top metaphysics, then begins to slowly deflate. What do you think? Oh God! I'm wrong. I'm never gonna look in the woman's box again. I'll happily die a virgin. I think I'm scarred for life. Women, keep your boxes closed from now on. I demand it. As a red-eyed gamer. Is this some kind of trick, right? Or something? No trick. The clown chuckles and walks around the back of the box. He opens the hatch and waves at you through it. Then Sinister's back to his post by the shelves. That's horrifying, like something out of a nightmare. Yes, that is an accurate description. I'm sorry. I hope I haven't insulted you. You showed me your box and just. I'm sorry. Did I forget to tell you I was taken? I actually have a wife and kids, 5 kids to be exact, and me and my wife very happily. I pay that child support honorably good, ma'am. No offense taken. I've only seen it myself once in the mirror. It looks quite. It took quite a while to get used to the situation. Examine her inner workings. How did this happen, good ma'am? Were you in some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that. Of course. Sorry, it must be a very painful memory. Her calm, composed face, carelessness, turns into a fairy-like grin as she shoots a side glance at the clown. Yes. Well, it was nice to meet you. So long. Bye, Clarence. Hello again, Jizz. Hello, Clarence. Good to see you. I have a question. Clarence? How are you feeling? And how are you feeling? If you're referring to my condition, don't worry. I've grown accustomed to it more or less. I'm gonna examine you if you don't mind. I mean, I may be scarred for life, but maybe we can learn something. If you're feeling, let's see here. You watch the various liquids slosh around in their tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird, gross, and it's absolutely educational. You got the academic learning. Well, it was nice to meet you. Okay, thoroughly screwed over for life. I need to be able to wait a minute. Wait one gone pick a minute here. I got a question for you. Can you tell me more about... Wait, there's jars here too. Can you tell me more about the eggs? About these eggs here. That's a traditional clown thing, my good sir. There's a place next to them that explains it in detail. Don't get too close though, they're fragile. I didn't look at these jars. These shells are filled with jars. The jars are filled with things. Weird looking things. Let's look at them. You lean in a bit closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and or other mutant animals. Pickled and formula whatever, a three-headed kitten, and some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs. It's twisted, mundly loop of a snake without a head or a tail. Weird, crazy stuff. One shell seems devoted to huge, gross plains plums, like fat fearlessness and white worms the size of a sweet potato. And one of the ends is larger than the other, and shiny black eyes. Let's see here. Someone has his eyes painted to his face, and it is particularly property of clown makeup. I want me a closer look. The pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The center has a long tail. It has a long tail that's has the size of a mouth as well. And the area around it has been painted with a bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly flushes in the jar, spinning to his face and stretching its mouth wide open, revealing growls of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Gah! Gah! Got you pretty good there, buddy. What in the... What? Haha, these ain't real critters. They're made of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Look, got a magnet thing under the shelf to make a move with it. He takes out a little button gizmo out of his pocket and shows you. Should have seen your face. You're about to pop right out of your boot. Grr. I've been spending too long in this tent, but let's see what else we got here. This looks like one of those weird bend mirrors. It makes you look all crazy, as if there wasn't enough crazy stuff around here already. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squashy looking, fold up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. It's kind of amusing. Ooh, what about this one? This looks to be one of those mirrors. This looks to be one of those mirrors that makes you look all crazy. The mirror makes you look real stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and whine like a snake, as if you were moving around. It's a bit unsettling and your muscles ache a little sympathetic. What about this one? God, this mirror somehow This mirror somehow shows you what you look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes staring back at you, plus white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. In the flickering lantern light, it almost looks like he was winking at you. Brr. Okay. My mental state is gone. It is very much gone. Okay, so myself is a clown. Does that mean... I got a question for you. Let's see here. Where are these jars? What's those things in the jar? Oh, that's what we call in the business pickled punks. A mechanism of strange things and twisted creatures, such you've never seen before. It's like captured and preserved on display for your entertainment and attraction. That's what the boss calls it. Are they real? As real as they come, haha. I got a question, more questions. I'm a very curious person. About the people. Does that guy blink? Does he blink? You mean wink? No eyelashes. I got no eyelashes. I gotta toss a bucket of water on him every once in a while, so he doesn't get too dry. He does look a bit dry now that you mention it. Yeah, it's getting about that time. Excuse me for a sec. Wait a minute, he's not here. The eggs. I want to inspect these eggs. Yeah, that's how you get rid of them. So, let's see here. Since the clown's distracted, you take the opportunity to get a closer look at the egg. You notice two things about them. Firstly, they're too large to be chicken eggs. They're too large to be chicken eggs. You have no idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've all been broken and then that word glued back together. They almost look like they've been reassembled after something has out of them. You quickly step back as the clown guard returns. He gives you a fair amount of side eye, but says nothing. I don't want to take too much of y'all's time, but you know. How do you make them float? Do I have to buy another balloon from you? Do I? It seems I do. Okay, fine. Luckily it's just 300 meat. That's kinda cheap. But we know you lying. We know your secrets, clown. Can you tell me more about your circus? Earlier, you told me about another clown with the same face paint. That's right. The other balloon seller, my good sir. Except, I looked at the clown eggs on display in the side shelf. There's only one with that pattern. And it's supposedly taboo for a clown to use another clown's face paint makeup. Say, you're real sharp. Better watch out. You don't want to get yourself. You don't want to cut yourself. Ho. So what's the deal, clown? You lying to me? You know what I do to lying clowns? I bust out the holy water and holy bullets. I crucify them up their assholes. The nice good way. I'm gonna put the fear of Jesus up there. You're right. So what's the deal? You're right. There's just me. Let me get the voice off of you. You're right. There's just me. I walk around the Midway and sell balloons at Provins. When people ask, I like to have a little fun with them. So, you're not. Make sure the force change on. So, you're actually not following. You're not actually following me around.
Oh, why would I need to do that? You aren't dangerous or anything, right?
Right. Anything else I could do for you? Weren't you on the other side of the midway just now? Nope.
The other balloon, the other guy. Oh no, the other guy, the other balloon guy. We just dressed alike.
Okay, I call him bullshit. That's what matters. Caught him. Let's see if I can distract you again. Can I get a closer look at these? Look closer. You lean in closer to inspect the gross things. Despite what the clown said, it clearly looks real. They clearly look real. Whoever made these did an accessible and disgusting job. Peeking surprisingly under the shelf, you don't see any evidence of electric magnet or other such device. Well, I did all that. I guess something I could do. Oh, is the show open? The clown crosses his arms and grunts when you approach. Tickets, please. Tickets for what? Barney by Bob's stunt show. Oh, I can see the show. It's finally ready. What's that? What's that, if you don't mind me asking? The bosses does a show. Yes, yeah. What kind of show? Knife tricks, mostly. Here's my ticket. I want to see the show. Here's my ticket. Okay, go on in. The show will start soon. He entered the stage area. Cool. Hey guys, that video turned out to be long, so yeah, I'm gonna do an ending trick. You guys are gonna see the show in the next episode, because I swear that show is long. Anyway, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate you if you do. We're gonna see the show. Well, I've already seen the show, but you're gonna see the show in the next episode. And until then, be sure to come back here next Wednesday if you want to see that show. If you want to see me fuck up the descriptions, you want to see it? I don't think too many other YouTubers can. Come on, come back and see it. I'll be waiting for you.